You don't think I could survive out here if I wasn't dropping some people? I'm the big boss!
Okay.
People gonna love you, but they're gonna hate you even more, right? They're gonna hate you because you're a woman in this macho world. They're gonna hate you because you're from the island. Super people think Latinos ain't worth shit in this town. When you the big boss, and you me, these bodies gotta come with it.
Elizabeta, being a female in the drug industry, she knew she couldn't show weakness, and for the most part, this is why a lot of people respected her while still walking on eggshells to stay off her bad side. But she uses her reputation, along with helping others, to make things look as if they were fine. But everything she did throughout shows how she couldn't accept what was going to happen. Her rap sheet alone shows what she was involved in by the time we were introduced with her. And as far as the drugs, she had her hand in everything from coke to MDMA. Also with money, she didn't even think to move out of the projects, so of course LCPD would make it their duty to make an example out of her. When she first meets Niko, everything was already starting to crash, but she still helped Packy with the deal being that if Packy was ripped off, it would blemish what she built at this point. When Niko meets her, she claims what she does was taxing, showing how she feels about her work, of course. Niko didn't know about her rep yet until the wrong time later.
So, tough guy, you know about this business?
I know about protection. What do you need?
I need someone no one knows to oversee a deal I'm not sure about.
Easy.
I think it'll be a bit more taxing than hanging with Manny on the streets.
Not so. For one, I won't have to listen to him talk.
True! Hey, Niko, this is Patrick. Packy McCreary.
All right. Hey.
So, Packy is shopping. But I've never trusted the people he's buying off, and I can't, in good consciousness, help him unless he's got some extra insurance. You.
Packy, now knowing he will be protected, he of course compliments her. But how Elizabeta responds is telling to the fact that she's hiding something. But again, she had Niko help for the fact if something was to go wrong, which it did, it wouldn't make her look bad.
And that's why you're the best, darling?
Maybe.
But after Niko saved Packy, here is seeing how she plays her part to look unstoppable. She claims Packy will be pleased, but she excluded herself because Niko protected her rep in a way.
Those dealers double-crossed your boy, but I managed to keep him alive.
Monomy was right about you. You are good. I'm sure Packy's pleased as well, eh?
Like Packy, others that was in tune with Elizabeta was of course Johnny in The Lost. Billy stealing heroin from the Angels of Death, he went to Elizabeta in hopes to find a buyer. But him and Billy knowing and dealing with Elizabeta prior, Johnny speaks on the mess she causes and how she's a target as far as the law. Johnny knew something was going to happen dealing with her, but again, a person with her connections, they were willing to take their chances.
Liz Torres, huh?
Liz Torres. Keep one eye open, Johnny. You heard the tales.
I heard them all right, but we're cool. Girl does bring heat to a deal, Billy. Every cop in this town wants that bitch's head on his wall.
There's cops on wiretaps waiting to bust us, and there's monsters in every closet, and every chick in this town. Scott VD, shit, Johnny, you spook too easy. Get it sold.
When Johnny goes to Bohan, Elizabeta will be throwing a coke party, but it's definitely a deeper reason to why. Her throwing this party is basically her trying to escape for a quick moment. The party was just starting off though. Another thing that is telling, Johnny will acknowledge the fact that Elizabeta is no doubt what he heard. She was. But instead of Elizabeta denying it, she leaves it open, showing she does what she does so people like Johnny continue to think that way.
Hey, Johnny, the big bad biker man.
Liz Torres, the meanest bitch in Bohan.
Oh, come here, sweetie.
Shit, I'd let you kiss me, but I'm afraid you'd stick a knife in my back while I was doing it.
You wouldn't be the first man I tried that trick on, sweetie.
Yeah, I heard the stories. Listen, I also heard you got somebody for that brown.
Maybe. There's an apartment on Cassidy Street in Shoveler. You go upstairs and talk to Charlie on the 3rd floor.
There any heat?
When isn't there? I got a new guy going along with you. He's from Eastern Europe somewheres. If the heat's coming from Charlie, use this Slavic motherfucker to help. But if it's him, you know what you gotta do.
Well, either way, it ain't coming back to you, Liz.
Johnny being from Alderney, he failed to realize Elizabeta's fate was already sealed. Elizabeta knew that, which is why she's again throwing a party to escape reality. She even changed the subject, referring back to the party after Johnny says this, being she knew it wouldn't matter anyway.
Hey, you know Playboy? He's going along too. Hey, Playboy!
Yo, chill for a second, Joe.
Nah, not really.
Don't you want to dance?
No, I'll just sit right here and wait for your boy.
But later, we see more of how this party is a way to detach. When Niko arrived, she says this.
Hey, Niko!
Hey!
How you doing?
Good, and you?
Surround yourself with cocaine and the assholes soon follow.
She surrounded herself with people that comes with the life, knowing they will want to be around. Her being known for cocaine, she uses this to continue to make it look like she's not worried about nothing.
Hey, Johnny!
Yo!
Come over here. Come here.
Yeah.
Niko, this is Johnny. Now, Johnny is sitting on a big pile of heroin. I don't go near this stuff professionally, but I found him a buyer. We're nervous. Will you oversee the deal and check everything is cool?
Sure.
Thank you.
Well, I gotta go pick up the stuff. So, see you there.
While Johnny goes to get the product, Niko starts to be informed about Elizabeta, but keep in mind who's informing him.
Elizabeta don't get me to do shit.
Playboy, in my opinion, lies about his relationship with Elizabeta. No one wants to rub her the wrong way, as we know. Saying that to say, I doubt he had much of a choice in not doing this deal. He was getting a cut, so he tries to reason with himself. At this point, we heard already when Elizabeta implied what she says goes.
I said if that's the way you want it, amigo, then that's what you're gonna get. And that shut him up.
Fucking punk.
Playboy even acting like they were equal and they were built the same way. He couldn't be serious. This was just an example of someone who was around Elizabeta but wasn't real with how things were. Back to Johnny's side, he seen to put his member in check after he didn't realize anybody could just involve themselves with the likes of her after she set it up to be that way. He's also angry for the fact he was the one to do the deal. He didn't want to take the heroin in the first place, let alone messing with Elizabeta.
Give me that shit, man. We got a buyer.
I don't know why Billy got you to handle this, and not me. Ain't that right, Johnny?
He didn't get you because Liz Torres and any other two-bit hustler on the street would take you for the little pussy that you are. Rob you blind. But give me that shit. See you around, big guy.
Hey, you ready?
Sure, let's do this. Nothing like selling some dope to let you know you're alive.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, come on.
Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on?
Not much. Let's do this.
You got the heroin, right? Right?
Come on, let's do this quickly.
But you got the heroin, correct? You're carrying it, correct? I mean, it's a simple question.
What's wrong with you? You're being fucking weird.
Not weird, man. I just want to know if you're carrying the stuff, right?
You ain't right, friend.
No,
Come
no,
on,
no,
let's get
no.
out of here.
LCPD! Freeze, motherfucker! I said freeze!
After not being able to help Johnny though, he of course calls her to tell her what happened, but in this, shows something telling.
Liz Torres.
It was good to see you, Johnny.
Yeah, only problem was your friend, the UC. He nearly blew my ass off.
She's obviously not laughing at a joke. This laugh is a sign of worry. People tried to rip off her other associate. Luckily, they were killed, but now it was confirmed for her that she was being investigated after she knew it would only be a matter of time. She then seemed to do more defense mechanisms after Niko was brought up.
How's your fancy European friend working out?
Okay. Seems like maybe he's the only guy in the city not working for the state.
This shows she was in fact worried about the news she just heard instead of thinking it was funny. To make herself feel better though, she then says something she knows people can't take from her, which was her reputation, after Johnny responds to her saying this.
Him and the lost MC. Me and the brothers are tight.
I hope so, for your sake, Johnny, you know. See you soon, baby, huh?
Although she speaks good about Niko, Niko would bring her back down to reality after she left it with the conversation with Johnny. But Niko telling her what she just found out and thought she could somewhat avoid, we see how she still tries not to accept it.
Elizabeta, things didn't go so good. The contact was...
You see, I know. Fucking feds is everywhere. I feel like they want me bad. We see what happens. I got some more deals to make.
Even with things starting to fall apart, she still helps out setting up deals as a way to again make everything look like it's fine. She even tried to help Roman's business for Mallory by giving his number to Johnny. They would be around each other this time around a lot, so she trusted him. Lost member Jim has Johnny and the Uptown Riders get work, but here we see more of even with everything that happened, she claims times wasn't tough. Johnny didn't argue this, but he brings up the law, bringing her back down to reality. Him saying this even made her freeze for a second.
What up, Johnny boy? What up? Talk to your girl. Let's make it happen, Captain.
I didn't think you lost bikers got down with peoples like Mark here. They with their sports bike, you with your jumpers. Looking at the two of you don't make no sense to me. It's a crazy city.
Well, this is crazy times, Liz. There's a recession going on. And in this troubling economic climate, you gotta make compromises. Malk here is my compromise.
Yeah,
Give me some.
These ain't troubling times for us. People always gonna want what we got to sell. Hell, they're gonna want even more products when they lose their jobs and ain't got nothing else.
Okay, I guess all we gotta worry about is the cops taking us down then.
But Johnny bringing up what she knew was going to happen sooner or later, this would make her change her mood at this point. While she explaining what she needs done, she seems to be poking Johnny out of anger, being that he reminded her of what she's trying not to worry about, then even going to kick him out.
Hey, yo, E, let them know what it is.
You gotta take some thieving, snitching motherfuckers and show them I'm a bitch. But I ain't they fucking bitch, okay? You guys is gonna go down there and tear them apart. Entiende?
There it is.
Now get the fuck out of here!
We out.
Notice also this was the first time we see Elizabeta alone, apart from her servant. Here we see her take the rest of her anger out on him, along with abusing her power, something telling for later.
Encontrame una criada, Andreas! Make yourself useful and clean this shit up!
Johnny and the Uptown Riders didn't think anything of Elizabeta's attitude, being that they expect her to be crazy from the stories they heard. Malk even went out his way to call Johnny out for making him look weak in front of Elizabeta, showing how everyone involved with her didn't catch on to why she's this way.
What was all this shit with you dissing me in front of Elizabeta, man?
I thought you could handle it.
I can't handle motherfucker. She's just one cold female, and I don't want her thinking I'm a bitch.
Then I guess you got to prove yourself. No pressure, man.
But later, she's still seen trying to escape reality. It's a no-brainer she went both ways, so she goes out of her way to get someone to LC from Puerto Rico so she can have company while using her to smuggle cocaine. Before Johnny picks her up, Elizabeta for the first time explains why she rules with an iron fist after what happened prior.
Now, espera un momento, chica. Now, all you gotta do is walk through customs and you home free. Andreas!
Sí.
Andreas!
Sí.
Why do I pay you to protect me when you don't do nothing?
I was in the kitchen, I was doing the thing.
I don't want no fucking excuses. Get the fuck back in the kitchen.
Pero...
Hey, Johnny boy.
What's up?
You had a good time the other day with those boys, huh? Men and their motorcycles.
Sure. Why we need to hit that convoy so hard? You know, all these bodies can't be good for your business.
I came up from a rough background. Man tried to turn me out when I was 14 years old. I fed him his balls.
I'm just saying you should limit your casualties.
When I ended that fucker, I got a reputation in PR. No man touched me after that.
Her speaking on her past with Johnny almost seems like she's giving him her eulogy. But she went back to acting like everything was fine, even asking if her place was presentable for her escape.
Nah, I ain't saying all men are bad. Would have married 3 of them if I thought that, right?
All right, let's do this, Liz.
Okay. Go get my girl, Martha. She just came in on the adios flight from PR. You think this place look okay? It's so hard to get it nice again once the assholes have their party.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, she'll love it.
Okay. Where? Andreas!
Sí.
You fucking missed the spot!
Police would again be involved after Johnny saves Marta from being arrested, making the heat on Elizabeta boil at this point, and she knew it. Malk and Johnny see her, we see her anger more because of the law coming. A lot was going on in her mind, but too much was going on in the kitchen, causing her to lose it.
Crazy piece of shit, leave the girl alone. She knows how I like it. You don't even tell her shit. Leave my... Hey, Johnny!
Hey, what's happening?
Andres, shut the fuck up! ¿Te quedas para comer?
Huh?
Eat.
Oh, yeah.
No. We gotta go. Shit's gotta get done.
Malk wanted to speed this up as quick as possible after he's been here waiting for Johnny in front of a ticking time bomb. After Johnny's response though, Elizabeta starts to show her worriness along with her paranoia after she realizes there's nothing she can do, even with this deal she's having them do.
All right, some other time then.
No, I don't think there's gonna be another time, man. Shit's closing in. All these snitches all over the place. You fucking hear that on your wiretap, Andreas? You fucking hear that? Maybe you guys should get rid of him and sell this coke later, huh?
You want us to take Marta off your hands? Look after her until the heat's gone?
Johnny didn't realize Marta was her escape. There couldn't be no more parties or even acting like things was normal. We know the real now, but she still goes to say Johnny doesn't have to worry about them. It's her telling him this though, so he takes her word on it. If you notice, after Johnny and Malk leave, she's seen going to hug Marta as a way for comfort.
You ain't getting your hands on my baby girl. You only gotta worry about yourself and selling that coke. You don't gotta worry about me, and you don't gotta worry about her neither, okay?
Okay. Come on, let's do this.
Yeah, we out, sir.
Adios, amigos.
Andrea's gonna be waiting for you.
That's right, I'm gonna be waiting for you and anybody else who shows up, okay? Because that's the way I roll.
Oh, you fucked up now, bitch.
Holy shit!
Yo, you see what you did? This shit's fucked up,
damn
man.
you, motherfucker! My fucking fight, man!
Come on, Johnny.
The deal again goes wrong, along with having the police involved, to when now she knows she's done, even telling Johnny now to distance himself.
Johnny, how'd it go? Do I have some bail money at least?
Deal didn't happen. Buyer got smart, pigs got involved. Our friends are heading back with the product.
Things couldn't get much worse here, you know. You know, these is tough times. You better stay away from me and Marta for a while, huh? See you.
But she will continue to still try to sell her product. She would try one last time to sell it, but she would be ripped off, who she claims to be little Jacob's fault. It's a no-brainer, he was telling the truth though. Elizabeta spent so much time not in reality, she didn't even realize who it could be. She even felt little Jacob was responsible for the police being on her trail, but she's out of her mind, so she doesn't know.
I didn't want your blood clot, you forgot to set me on pussy hole.
Yeah, fuck you, fucking reggae idiot bitch!
You want blood clot, cause I didn't even bumper clot rate you, you know.
Stop speaking that gibberish!
Fat bumper clot pussy hole girl, you know this? Shot in her bumper clot. Hey, yo, don't touch
what's
this.
wrong? What's wrong?
Jacob here. You know Jacob?
Yes.
Jacob tells me it wasn't him, but some people he introduced me to have ripped me off big time and put the heat on me. I know they did.
All right.
And my fault to the Rasta. And my blood
Well,
clot.
not your
Hey,
fault.
don't come in on my face.
Jacob is of course angry because, as we know, he's loyal, and he doesn't like the fact he's being accused by Elizabeta. He wouldn't even be here if he did. Outside of this, he talks about the coke business a couple of times. Keep in mind, his right-hand man, Batman, sells coke too, and he doesn't like it, let alone ripping off Elizabeta.
Isn't a time I worry about everything with Batman, you know.
Batman? Why?
He want to be in the mafia business. Big time road boy. All the time he want to mash up the place and broke down the place, see?
Yes. From what I understand, he's pretty wild. But aren't we all?
I'm worried about him, you know. I'm a right-hand man. But him big into the cocaine thing and then want to bring that from jam down, see? And it not good.
No. Cocaine is a bad business. But this whole life is a bad business.
Don't deal with cocaine, everything end up fine.
I hear you.
But if I deal with cocaine, everything end up rascal, mash up, see? The world be a fucked up place, Niko. A place ram up with fuckery.
He even tried to warn Niko early about Elizabeta, even going to say how Batman wouldn't even think twice about ripping her off, showing the Jamaicans wasn't involved at all. But with Elizabeta being who she is, him and Niko basically are forced to do what she says.
You better hope Niko can make this right for you then.
Oh, what?
Oh, we got a big fucking problem, Rasta. Niko, go do this first job for him.
Yeah, I got it.
Watch me now.
See you later.
When Niko goes to the deal, it's confirmed more Jacob had nothing to do with her coke being stolen. The Spanish lords were the one who did it, majority of them being from Bohan. Saying that to say, why would Jacob connect them with Spanish lords, people she already knows? Batman sells coke too, showing how Elizabeta really didn't know what was going on. And to make things worse, her house was wiretapped, something they used against her later. The law again got involved, but what makes it worse was the fact she didn't get the cocaine. The people involved were killed, but the people she knew she couldn't avoid, being the law, makes her lose it even more. Michelle even confirms to Niko that Elizabeta is about to be arrested soon.
You see, Niko, I have been working for the government. And now I have to ask you for the coke.
This is a joke.
right?
Please, please don't make this harder for me than it already is. Look, they're about to take down Elizabeta.
I don't fucking believe this.
You know, you could have gone down too, if you weren't so useful.
You fucking bitch.
The Coke, please.
Shocking, me have to tell Elizabeth that she now get her cocaine, you know.
The next time we see her, she's alone. Marta and Andreas weren't there. Saying that to say, this is the first time she really had to face her reality. She was never really alone throughout, knowing her main enemy at any time could be coming, which is why she seemed to panic. Keep in mind of everything Niko was told about Elizabeta though. To Niko, he figured she was built for it, but the law was a real fear for her. Regular street guys wasn't. Niko even goes to laugh when he hears the truth after she hid this fear.
Hey, man, this is getting out of control. The police are all over me. I can feel them.
So?
So I'm gonna go to prison for a long time. So my life is over. Oh, all this work for nothing, man. Being tough in a man's world. Guess I wasn't so tough, huh? Jorge turned states. Everyone's a rat.
Not me.
Whatever.
Open up, man.
Who is it?
It's the streets, man.
Okay, hold on.
All right, man.
Oh.
This is what Manny's all about, man.
Manny knocking, she had the opportunity to take her anger out on someone. I get into Manny in depth later, but him calling her out on selling drugs, it was too late being the police was coming. So of course she did what she did.
Now word out, bitch. You better stop slinging that shit on my streets, yo. We don't want it anymore. Hey, OJ, you catching this?
Rolling.
This Manny, for fuck's
The
sake.
streets have spoken. Now leave my people alone.
I am not in the mood for this right now.
Well, he said he was going to bust a dealer.
Can you help me clean this mess up?
One of her last calls, she's seen to be in reality, but she's again panicking.
The doctor has that stuff.
Good. One less thing to bother me. The heat is closing in, Niko. This particular party is ending.
She even goes out her way to change her voicemail, but this voicemail, believe it or not, is actually telling.
This is Elizabeta. Sorry, I'm away from the phone at the moment. Try me again in 25 years or so.
Elizabeta, thinking her sentence is going to be lenient, shows she still tried to make things seem okay. But the day of her raid, it goes out the window for a quick second before she starts again, making things seem okay.
Tíralo! Tira Perico! Oh, shit. Where's that shit? Tira Perico! They're coming, Johnny. They're fucking coming right now, you know?
Yeah, good luck, Liz. Is Marta okay?
Oh, she's okay. Oh, we all good, baby. Bye-bye.
She took her case to trial to when she's handed down a 300 years sentence in prison, after again expecting something to be at least doable, and the rest is history.
The reign of crack is coming to an end. Bohan-based drug dealer Elizabeta Torres won't be pushing crack rocks on a corner near you anytime soon. That's because Judge Mitt Burrows handed down a 300-year prison sentence as she was convicted of 30 counts of cocaine distribution at 10 years a count.
Elizabeta knew her run was about to come to an end, even with the work she put in building her empire. Things was heating up along with people trying to rip her off, so she did things to keep her from thinking about her future while still trying to make things look uniform. In a way, her story is like John Cavelli, just with the other way how things end. The only difference was he could accept his fate while Elizabeta couldn't accept hers.